you say hi?
Hey.
Hi guys, welcome back to Toddler Art Club. My name is Francesca Dudek, this is my son Desmond, and we have challenged ourselves... Do you smell something funny? Oh, something over there? We challenged ourselves to create 25 different, unique Christmas art projects. Today is day 6, we will be personalizing these frames, and let's jump right in. Materials: wooden frame, string, paint. All of these items I bought at the dollar store. The concept of this art project is to dip the string into the paint, place it between the two wooden frames, and pull to create this beautiful swoop effect that kind of looks like a cross between a ribbon and a tulip. Let me tell you, this one was definitely tricky and an experiment. Our first attempt was alright, but I knew that we could step it up. To start, I prepped our boards with white paint, and I also switched the orientation to landscape for when Des pulls the strings. I was imagining that if I placed two strings in a little spiral that came to a V, that when we pulled it out, that it would make the cutest little heart shape, and it was going to be so extra, and that was not the case. Our second attempt didn't quite work out either, and there was no time left to do it again with Des, so once he was in bed I went ahead and experimented around to see what I could come up with. I adjusted the ratio of water to paint, attempted wet versus dry string, utilized different paints, changed out the pressing instrument, and now I've got the dream team combo here, so you don't have to do all that jazz. Here was the best combination. Wet yarn, dip it in the water and wring it out once. Acrylic paint, not drenched but definitely getting there. Use a book to press as firmly as you can, but still letting your toddler pull the string out without letting them get discouraged, but they need to exert a little bit of effort. That way the paint actually sticks. I wasn't fully happy with the fact that Des wasn't getting a lot of playtime in with this first round. Since I had all the paint lined up in one palette, it didn't seem right to not let him play around in the paint, but I was going for pretty for this grandparent gift. Process art is so much more beneficial for your toddler than focusing on how things look, which is why in the second attempt of this project, my sweet little baby looks like he belongs in a horror movie. I wanted to make sure that Des got something out of this activity even though I was masterminding the project. You could let your little one press the board on top, that way it's double-sided, for an even more personalized gift. If this is all a little too much for you, and it definitely is extra, you can always just have your toddler paint the frames and skip the whole string affair. No matter what the end product looks like, receiving a unique and personalized frame with your sweet lovey made by your sweet lovey will definitely brighten everyone's day. So let's talk about the benefits of the string pull art activity. Getting messy in paint allows for exploration of tactile senses. Usually once Des's hands are fully coated, he likes to squeeze them and clap them together. Pulling the string is a great activity to practice developing those muscles used for everyday skills that your little one will be learning over the course of the next few years. For example, using utensils while eating, tying shoelaces, holding a pencil, and learning how to use buttons. Your little one is also experiencing cause and effect during this activity. White string changes colors when it's put into paint. When I pull this string that Mom keeps pointing at, it gets longer. When the boards open up, they look different than before. Let your tiny scientist explore and point out how they can manipulate the objects around them. Another benefit of this activity is it builds confidence, and since he's really engaged with me right now, it's a really great time for him to soak up any vocabulary. Since we're already visually and physically touching unique textures, he'll really get the concepts. As is a really loud kid, it's pretty rare when it's quiet around the house. When we're painting together, he never hits that ear-splitting decibel that has just become a normal in our life. The fact that he's talking at a normal volume tells me that this is the exact type of mental stimulation he needs.
Wow!
Hey! Woo! What do you think? Do you like it? Yeah. Oh, good job. Love you. Can I get a kissy? Can you say thank you? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our 25 days of Christmas. All the ways to find us are linked below. Bye guys. Can you say bye-bye? Good job. Thanks, sweetie.